What's the hardest thing you've ever done? Climbing Volcán Acatenango was not the hardest thing I've ever done, but it was up there. It was extremely rewarding, and it went something like this. We stayed in Antigua for one night to acclimate a little bit to the climate. We were supposed to stay there for 3 nights, but our flight got canceled, and so we had to get a new flight, and we ended up there late. From here, in the early morning, we took a little bus from Antigua to the trailhead. It's slightly higher than Antigua, and the weather was beautiful. We took in the views, prepared mentally, and the guides gave us the lowdown on how things were going to go. People were coming out of the trail with smiles on their faces. We were ready to go, or so we thought. The first hour was extremely difficult. Tons of loose soil, we were super hot. I'm not typically a whiner, but I was suffering. The total hike takes about 7 to 8 hours, and the hike is basically up the whole way for the first 6 hours. We took small breaks every 30 minutes or so this was nice, and I just couldn't wait for lunch. Andy, what do you think so far?
I'm happy to be eating and sit it down and rest, but it's been amazing. The place is beautiful, the weather is amazing. I cannot wait to be on the top.
Yeah, me neither. Check out our lunch spot. Lunch was scrumptious and wonderful. A great break. Our guides were amazingly helpful and understanding along the way, stopping whenever we needed to. At about 6 hours, there's a flatter part to the trail. This is an absolute dream. After 7 or 8 hours, I can't quite remember, we get to camp. Spirits are high, the camaraderie is great. We had hopes of seeing the volcano, but it was so foggy. Clouds were rolling up the volcano right in front of us. It was so cool. Dude, when I tell you, this is like such a crazy, unique experience being in base camp. Like, the clouds are on us, man. I mean, you can see them rolling off the edge. It's so crazy. You can really feel the altitude as well, but it's like beautiful and very calm. You can definitely feel the altitude a little bit here. I had a slight headache, but nothing really more. We ate some s'mores, had hot chocolate, sang campfire songs, and had some amazing lentils and rice before bed. We were mentally preparing to summit tomorrow. All right, getting ready for bed. Got sleeping bags, got blankets up here in our nice little shack. Woohoo! It is cold, man. It's like 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. It's chilly. It's about 8:30, I think, maybe 9. Could sleep like a baby, man. That dinner was so good. But it's time to sleep. We get up at 4 o'clock tomorrow to go to the summit. While sleeping, you can hear the volcano rumbling. At first, I thought it was thunder, but it sounds like a sleeping giant. Things cleared up at night. We didn't realize it and didn't get any really good shots of the volcano. The next morning, you wake up at about 4 a.m., ready to go and see the summit. This last bit of hiking is only 300 meters or so, straight up. It was extremely difficult with loose sand, rocks, the altitude was kicking my butt. They gave us the option to summit Volcán Acatenango, the one that we were on, or Volcán de Fuego, the adjacent volcano. The adjacent one takes a little bit longer, you have to get up earlier. We opted to go for the easier one that we were on. I think I was the last one of our group to actually make it up this volcano, and the last few steps seemed to take an eternity. But the views were absolutely beautiful. You're above the clouds, it feels otherworldly, and the view of Volcán del Fuego is absolutely amazing. It should be noted that it is very cold at the top and super windy. We stayed up there for about 30 minutes, took some pictures, and just enjoyed the views. The trip down from summit to base was awesome. You're basically skiing in volcanic rock with some of the most beautiful views I've ever seen in my life. We were even joined by a little doggy. At base again, we got some cool drone videos of the volcanoes, had a little burrito for breakfast, and then we started our trek down the rest of the volcano. I should note that the journey down the volcano was difficult just due to the nature of consistently going down, but it was nothing in comparison to going up. All in all, it was an amazing challenge, a fun experience, and one of the coolest views I've ever seen in my life. We made great friends along the way and wouldn't trade this experience for the world. If you're considering doing this hike, I would highly recommend it. I would, however, recommend being in decent cardiovascular shape before you try and tackle it. Probably do a bunch of stair steppers and squats in the gym to prepare your legs. It's certainly not one to be underestimated. Lastly, I can highly recommend our tour service, Huicho and Charlie's. The whole experience was so wholesome, and I felt our group like a family by the end. Our guides, Victor, Milton, and Mauricio, were amazing, and we are so thankful to them. I hope you found this video useful. If you want to follow along with our day-to-day, shoot me a follow on Instagram. Have a marvelous day, and pura vida.